Hi, I'm Dominic Collins. This is workshop video 6. In this video I'm going to talk about noise with regards to machinery. I've had a few questions about this because in previous videos I've spoken about a noisy extractor and I've spoken about a quiet extractor. So if someone said what's the relative difference in volumes, so that's what I'm going to cover in this. I'll do some of the tools as well while I'm on, because I know that's questions I'll get in the future. Now, test wise, this is the way I'm going to run it. So obviously I'm not going to buy a sound pressure level meter, an SPL meter, just for this test for a YouTube video. So I've got this little app on my iPhone which is basically a decibel meter. It's pretty sensitive accurate actually. It's just a free download one, and the maximum capacity that goes up to is 110 decibels. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little upside down bin on here and a little trolley. So I'm just going to put the iPhone on the bin and point it towards the machine that I'm going to do. Then I'm going to test, and every time I do a test on it I'm going to set the microphone 6 feet away. So what I'll do is I'll make the machine run, and in the bottom right hand corner of the screen hopefully there'll be a little view of what the decibel reading is, and I'll put some text on to say exactly what it was. As another benchmark test, I'm going to start with just a regular vacuum cleaner. This is what I use as kind of a mobile extractor. It's just a little Henry, just about as loud as any other domestic vacuum cleaner. Next up, the low volume high pressure extractor, dual motor. I'll run both motors to make it the loudest. This is at a range of 6 feet. And the high volume extractor. This is my table saw. It's a Jet Super Saw, induction motor, couple of horsepower, pretty good. So we'll just turn that on. And the bobbin sander. Pretty quiet, that one. The planer, again induction motor. Much louder when you're actually cutting material. So this is a little bit my large stationary sander. Bandsaw. This is my compressor. It's super cool. It's a silent one. John Air, if you don't know the brand, they really make specialist equipment for dentists. So it's the kind of thing that in a small dentist's kind of office or surgery, they'll be running their air tools off something like this. Bambi's probably the most common one thereafter. Axminster sell Bambi stuff. You can also get compressors out of their Machine Mart, all the same kind of thing. And so we'll switch that one on. Pretty cool, that one. Anyone who's got one of the big kind of piston compressors, you know how noisy they can be. It can give you a hell of a fright when one of them starts up if you're trying to do something delicate. Mortiser. Drill press should be pretty much the same as a mortiser, I guess. Nope. quieter. So that's most things. I haven't done the planer. The planer is pretty much exactly the same volume, or very similar volume to the planer. And the drum sander at the back of the shop, because that's kind of hard to get out. So only ones I haven't done. What you've got to bear in mind is with nearly all of these machines you're going to have the dust extractors running. There's only really the drill press that doesn't have extraction, so you're always going to have that noise in the background. Surprisingly, what I call the noisy extractor and what I call the quiet extractor, there wasn't that much of a difference. But really the low volume high pressure extractor, it's got a very high pitched noise. Now high frequency sound is much more damaging to ease than low frequency sound, so it's kind of like the nails down a blackboard kind of effect. So that one's much more noticeable, even though the difference in decibels is relatively small. That one certainly feels quieter. It's certainly easier to get along with if you work with noise in the workshop. That just gives you a little idea anyway. Straight to the next video.